Let's talk about it, Boulder.
We got some tremendous guys identified that's in the portal.
Well, the Buffs had to deal with a little bit of attrition here in the transfer portal, roughly 33 players bouncing out. But three most recently that happened, especially two, had your boy kind of making a double take when he saw it happen. So I want to talk about what's crazy about this situation. And then we're going to also talk about a prospect that hit the portal that I think the Buffs definitely need to jump in on. So let's talk about that here on the Prime Time for College Football. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'm Jay. So you can see the names here. They're right there in your face. I'm not hiding it. We're not going to bury the lead here. But the little concerning to me when I saw these portal entries. I mean, Jalen Wester is a linebacker, played about 80 snaps last year, mainly special teams. And, not too concerned about him. He'll play his last year of eligibility somewhere else. Linebacker room for Colorado is pretty solid. But Colton and Brandon Hood, the brothers, that bothered me. That gave me some concern because Colton Hood, to me, was going to end up being a starting corner for the Buffs this year. I also felt like Brandon Hood had an opportunity to crack into this running back room with Donald Hayden as well as Michael Welch still being there, and then Isaiah Gustav bouncing out to go to Virginia after he was basically tampered out there. I thought that you would see more Brandon Hood, and Brandon Hood's young. Like he's not an old back. His class 2024. So him being young, I was like, okay, there's a good chance that he'll have an opportunity to play for Colorado next season. And nope, that didn't happen. Now, the Hood one really jumped out to me. And I saw a couple folks say it on social media that they felt like this was one of those, this was definitely a tampering type situation. Because Hood really was going to be something. And he's considered one of the top corners in the portal now that's available. Yeah, I wasn't feeling him bouncing. That room is still, shaping out. Like I said, he was going to probably start. You had Makari Vickers that just came in from Oklahoma, but he's young and he just came from a heart surgery. So no chance he was going to start this season. He probably play this season. I don't know about start. And then G.J. McKinley and Ivan Yates. But now you did just bring in Tion Parks, who probably ends up taking that starting spot over there. Don't know. But I thought Hood was going to run that area, personally. Now, there's a chance that you could see another player try to go two ways, like a Travis Hunter. We just got to see if he's got the capabilities. But man, I think that was a big loss. I mean, you still got Hodge, who you may need to move into corner now. But dude, that to me was, that wasn't good. A few people have actually said that they were pretty bothered that Hood bounced out. But let me know what y'all think. I want to hear from y'all. Hop in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Now, there's a player that I think the Buffs should definitely go after if they decide to go heavy into the portal. Running back out of Oklahoma, Gavin Sawchuk. He just hit the portal Friday. I think he's officially in on yesterday, which is Sunday. And I honestly think that Sawchuk would be a very nice addition. Now, Sawchuk, coming from Oklahoma, he rushed for like 900-something yards while he was there. Had 744 yards his junior year, 9 touchdowns. Well, last season, which would be a sophomore year, 2023. And he'll have at least 2 years left of eligibility coming here. He didn't play much last year for the Sooners. He was dealing with, looks like, injuries. So coming off an injured year, I think he could show up and give the Buffs a good spark. This is why I say Colorado needs to go after him. Gavin Sawchuk, is from Valor Christian, Colorado. Yep, Colorado kid. And he has a little brother that's also running back. Colorado was looking at him at one point. So to me, he would 100% be worth going after if the Buffs want to get themselves another guy. He would be the one to get for running back. He would do well in that backfield. He'll give you a one-cut speed guy to go along with the other backs in the backfield. So if you want to place Brandon Hood, go after Gavin Sawchuk. Let me know what y'all think. You see the film, what you feel about Gavin Sawchuk. I think he'd be good to bring back home. I think that he would be a really good addition for the Buffs. All right. That's what I'm thinking about when it comes to the transfer portal. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all see any other players that the Buffs should go after, I know that Hakeem Williams. He's expected to make his decision May 1st. He came and visited. He was the former 5-star wide receiver from Florida State. He's supposed to pull up. I think the Buffs should definitely got a good chance of landing him, especially after getting 3 wide receivers drafted and a 4th signed as an undrafted free agent. 4 wide receivers. 3 was the most drafted by any other team in college football. So having 3 wideouts get drafted, man, wide receivers are going to start looking. And I know Caden Salter and Juju Lewis are going to sling it underneath Pat Shurmur. So let's see what happens. But I think it's definitely something to go after. We'll have another video. We'll talk about post spring ball position battles and all of that. We'll dive into all of that here over the next couple days. And make sure y'all tune in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the family, share. Why? Because sharing is caring. We dropped another video also over there you can see. We talk about the loser that felt the need to prank Shedeur Sanders. And he pranked a few NFL guys, but it appears that he definitely pranked Shedeur. And yeah, we take problems with that. So y'all check that out. Let us know what y'all think. And we'll chop it up with all of y'all, I don't know, in the next day or two. Let's go Buffs.